So as you can guess from the title, we are going over another boom arm. This one in particular has a little bit of different features that could persuade you to get this one over the other one. But there may be some attributes that could definitely persuade you into getting both, because they both in conjunction could be a powerhouse. I'm Justin, and in this video we're going to be going over the Blue Compass and potentially showing you the best mic boom arm on the market. Before we get started, if you have any questions throughout this video at any time, you can leave a comment down below. You could also ask me more directly. I stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday, and we'll talk about microphones and what I have to offer in this video. Looking at the market for boom arms, you'll be hard pressed to find something just as good as this Blue Compass. And last week I reviewed the PSA 1 by Rode, and it's an excellent boom arm. But this one has some attributes that could be more appealing to some people. Now keep in mind, this is also considering the price as well. That $100 mark is expensive, but not too expensive. It's like, it makes you think. It doesn't like say like, oh, there are stands out there that are like a couple $100 that I'm like, I'm not gonna spend that money. It's a mic stand, not gonna spend that much. But that $100 mark makes you think. Let's get into the build of the Blue Compass. Now, there are plenty of ways you can compare it to other boom arms, other mic stands, but it's in its own category. It's in its own world because it's that different. It's kind of hard and sometimes unfair to compare it to another one because it's not used the same. It can be used the same way. Yeah, you could put a mic on it or whatever, but it's a different animal. The way that it's structured can be used in certain ways that others can't be. Starting off with the base, we have a C-clamp that can go on a desk or a table, and it rotates 360 degrees so that you can have some versatility when it comes to using it and properly use it without having any issues of it hurting you in any way, physically and emotionally. Now, if you've seen videos of mine in the past, I try to drill home certain safety things and certain usage, how to properly use things. Now, if you have a C-clamp, it has to have a proper flat surface on either side. So if you put it on a table or desk or whatever, and make sure those flat surfaces are there, otherwise it could be torqued and you could break something. Just be careful, make sure they're flat. Moving through the arms and the way that the build is, it's a matte black finish and it really, really looks good on camera. It's nice, it's sexy, it's got that like professional vibe, and it gives you like that good feeling of, I got something that's gonna look really cool. Speaking of the arms, we have a vertical and horizontal length of 33 inches, which is pretty standard for this type of gear, because chances are you're not going to be extending it much further than that. It really is something that it's just an industry standard. As we look at the hinges, they have thumb tightening hinges that you can just use your hand. You don't need any tools. It's just use your fingers to make it tighten and loosen to your liking depending on what you're putting on it. I gotta admit, when I took it out of the box, I had some issues with it, getting it properly tuned to what I put on it, either a different mic. I put multiple mics on it, so trying to get it just right is a little difficult, getting that inside tension just right. Now moving on to the threaded end, it has a nice cool goldish brass-ish kind of color to it, which kind of gives a little nice accent to it. It really gives that a little bit of flair with the black finish. Regular thread, regular 3/8 thread with a little adjustable washer on it, which is nice because you can fine tune anything on it just in case, because it's a pain in the butt sometimes with different threads and different lengths of threads, as you probably know. It also comes with a 5/8 adapter so that you can put it to any mount, any microphone, that kind of stuff, shock mounts, all that stuff. Finally, as a part of the build, this part is the coolest thing I've ever seen in this type of gear. It has a channel in which you can put your cord, be it an XLR or USB cord or whatever cord that you're using with what you have on it, to flap open those little flaps, tuck in really nice, like nice tight in there, and it just runs smoothly through it, seamless. Blows my mind of the thought to do that. The craftsmanship is really good on this Blue Compass. I'm speechless. It really is one of the coolest things that I've ever seen. This next section is going to be all about applications of microphones on this stand, which is what it's made for, what it's advertised for. Now, every review is not going to have fully positive things, but the one thing that really stands out to me is the hinge on the mic end of the arm. The thing that I have an issue with is it looks great like this. As you can see, it's hanging down and looks really cool, like just the way that it looks. And yeah, sure, it was made for Blue microphones. I do not have one. Eventually I'm going to get one. I'm just trying to figure out which one to get because I don't want it to be just a general condenser microphone or whatever it is. So back to this what I'm having an issue with is if you want it to look good, obviously. I mean, if you are just using it without having it on camera, then it doesn't matter how you set it up. But for me, I'm just talking about how it looks on camera. And also a functionality, so bear with me here. So, as you can see, looks cool like this. But it doesn't apply to all microphones. You could have it horizontally. That works too. Doesn't look as good, but still works pretty well. Then the thing that really confuses me is this. You see, we have it like this. And the way that the arm is set up, and also the fact that my face is half covered, it's not versatile when it comes to this angle. It's fine when it comes to that. And also, it looks great when you do this. You could put it further away. You could also put it closer. That all being said, it does look great when it's pointed down. It does, if the microphone calls for it, go out straight and it works perfectly. I've seen the Shure SM7B used that way because of the way that the angle is on it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked that video, please hit the like button down below. And if you subscribe, you'll know exactly when things are coming out, and ring that little bell as well. The Blue Compass is a sexy looking thing. It really looks great, and I really love it as a mic stand. It has potential to be used as a camera jib, but I gotta work out some things and try to mess with it a little bit. I haven't really tested it out as much as I did the Rode PSA 1, but this definitely has potential. I just gotta try it out some more. And if you want to see a video like that of me going more in depth with how this can be used with a camera, leave a comment down below. You could also check me out on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday and ask me there as well. I play different variety of games, but right now I've been focusing on playing harder games and harder difficulty of games. So keep an eye out for that as well. Once again, thank you all for watching. Big shout out to our essential workers, delivery drivers, nurses, anyone working in hospitals, and anyone really just helping us out in this time of need right now. Please stay safe, wash your hands, stay home if you can. I know it's very difficult these times to stay home as much as you can. I know I've been going stir crazy at home, but to get past this, you really need to do your part in whatever fashion it is. Try your best. And till next time, take care.
Sully, you're not gonna believe this.
Try me.
I think I found our missing page.
You're kidding.
Looks like Drake and our German pals were after the same treasure.
Oh yes, we were very, very friendly.
Nate, this better not be another wild goose chase.
There are no gooses on this ship.
Or what?